Photographers are like tadpoles. They hang around near ponds. They have really short arms that often cause them to miss the shot. Their parents are better at everything that they try to do. And they smell like fish. They're bad people, but I'm willing to help some of them, at least 10. So let's do it.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So we're on the old Nisi 15mm Tony 4. I'm always looking to change things up. I'm like, I haven't used this in a while. We see why. It's stupid wide. But I've been thinking of that Canon EOS R with the 15 to 35, so I'm replicating it. Slightly less tone, but pro tip. If you make a mask in DaVinci, feel free to add beauty features at this point. This is a gift to your audience. You're better looking. And then you just blur the background, and DaVinci will track you no matter what, because you've made the mask with your arms and it never loses you. I love this. DaVinci's so accurate. So that's 15mm Tony 0.95. Let's move on. Was that your question? Dear Camera Conspiracy, should I buy an Olympus EM1 Mark II for its 5-axis stabe? Of course you should. Currently using a GoPro 9 for blogging monkey blood injection celebrations. Interesting. And a Sony a60-100 and a 50-210 for close-ups of Joe Biden being the most legitimate president ever known. Indeed he is. He's the leader that we trust, and I would have voted for him for sure. Love that guy. I want to vlog, do lots of stable movements about the Olympus, carry on with Sony, Bill Bates, distancing, poor. PS, what lens for non-warping wide-angle lenses doesn't make my face fill the screen? PPS, I want the Olympus for a spot of tone loveliness. Okay, here's the deal. 12mm Tony 2, just you're done. Olympus, you could get, yeah, EM1 Mark II, 12mm Tony 2, but it does actually warp. But the digital stabe corrects it. It's a little tight, but you have to extend. That's the Leica lens, by the way. You wish. Don't even shoot for those stars right now. If you're willing to vlog like this, full arm extension, the 12mm is okay. If you're doing shit like this, fuck you. It can be done with the 12mm, it's not, but it is mostly just your head. So get it out there. There's also the 9-18. It's not the most tone. It's almost like a GoPro. It's barely better, but it is slightly better. You do have to use digital stabe or it'll warp on you. It's an okay lens, super light, and you have some zoom range. Oh god, zoom range. You could get the Laowa 7.5mm Tony 2, fantastic light, get some tone, but you have to walk very careful because the warpiness does not behave. Or the Laowa 10mm Tony 2 might even be a better choice. They're manually focused, but less wobbles, some carefully walking, you're good. Casey, it's been a while now that you're financially independent thanks to YouTube. Do you still appreciate that freedom, or do you feel trapped into doing content? There's got to be mornings when you're in bed just 2 hours of thinking of an idea, an hour of shooting, and 3 hours of, wow, you overestimate my work potential. I do none of what you said. Why didn't I finish medical school or whatever? Or are you living in pure joy? It's a healthy mix of both. It's mostly pure joy and just gratitude every day for, like, I get to do this. It's so fun. Like, I love doing the videos. I love making them outside and coming up with creative shit. It's been a while since we've done a boardroom meeting just because I had the eye aids. That's the only reason I haven't done them, but we'll do one eventually. But it has been a long time coming. Like, I put in the work. It was a good 2 years where I made nothing. Like, I worked for free. Just, okay, maybe I'll get success one day. I'll never forget my first $100. Because you have to get up to $100 on YouTube before they pay you. And it was like a good 2.5 years maybe. And I shared it with my girlfriend. I was like, look, I made money doing this. Like, it was my first time I was on welfare. And I'm making like $600 a month living with my mom and like we're broke. Life sucked and I'm just trying to build this channel, and finally I made a tiny bit. And then eventually it was like every couple months I would get that $100. And then every month I'm actually getting money, and it was like, it built up. And then I got to like travel to the tropics. Like that was my goal. Build up a channel, then I can go anywhere in the world. And then I went to Thailand for a year and a half and monkeyed around on those islands. I didn't actually visit any islands. I suck at my job. But pure joy. We did it. And my welfare worker at the time, she was like, this isn't working. You made $50 last month. I can see the records. You're not even getting the money until a couple months later. She had no faith in me whatsoever. But I took a little business course and did some things, and eventually it all worked out. So pure joy. On the other hand, there's a side. The thing I hate most about YouTube is it's like a popularity contest, and it can be embarrassing at times with all the, like, your views and your subscribers are public. Everybody gets to see how well you're performing. And if you put a lot of effort into your videos and they don't get much views, it's like, wow, that guy put in a lot of effort in that video. You can tell that took months. 6,000 views, huh? How's that paying? $4? Wow, what a failure this guy is. And you compare to other YouTubers, oh, this guy has so much more, and you look your creators up on Social Blade and you're comparing them, and it's like, oh God, like I hate that aspect. So if you're thinking of being a YouTuber, just put that away. Like, don't look at individual video views. Once a month, I look, how many views did I get that month? How many subscribers did I gain? And how much money did I make? And that matters. Like, you can make way more money with less views. I don't understand how it works. I remember getting this hater comment. My Vegetable Police channel was dipping a bit, and he was like, how's it feel to be irrelevant? You're not getting much views. You used to get a lot more. You're not going to be able to do this for much longer. And I was thinking in the back of the mind, I made 18 grand this month, you fucking moron. Like, what are you talking about? Like, things are good here. So don't worry about it too much, but I understand you. If you're putting in all this effort, you're not getting much views. Like, mine dip and wave, and my Vegetable Police channel, it feels like it's stalled. I was gaining and gaining and gaining, and then done. So it's like, we're spending a lot of time on this question here, but for the most part, it is just pure joy. But it's tough to come up with content. It's a little easier on the camera channel because there's usually camera news to talk about, not lately. Losers. So, but for the most part, all joy, all the time. Some stress in coming up with content, making thumbnails, writing descriptions. I don't even write tags anymore. There is stress, but it's worth it. I'm at ISO 5000. That's good times. Hi Casey, I'm a photographer trying to get into video vlog. Trying to? God, you guys, just do it with whatever you have now and see then if you like it. Do it for a year with what you got. I did it for a good year with a little Canon point and shoot 480p. Give me a break. Like, you need better. I could wish I had that thing. I'm gonna go buy it. So I might start one. My current gear, Fuji X-T1. It's not the best. That's a struggle right there. But if you get a mirror hack on the top and manually focus, you might get some decency, because that thing will hunt. That'll hunt like a cheetah. Fuji X-c 16 to 50. You should have got the 15 to 45. That's the better one. It's wider. Take that, but it's a decent enough. You could vlog with that thing. Just the autofocus, that's a bitch. 23-22, 35-22, decent lenses. 35 breathes a lot. Dragon breath. And also Ace 6000. Oh god, kit lens. Compactness. Oh, that's pathetic. I tried to shoot video with the X-T1, realized autofocus is unusable. Sony Stab is crap. So, do you think I should invest in a new Fuji body? Or get one of these Sony ZV-1s? G7X, no. Little background blur would be nice. Shut up. You're travel vlogging here. People want to see the background. Oh, I'm at 1.2. Oh no, I'm blown out in the highlights. Your vlog sucks. So, you could go Fuji XS10, huge upgrade to you. I don't love Fuji for vlogging though. It's like, it's not the best stabe, it's terrible autofocus. You turn your head once, you're gone. Oh man, the ZV-1 would be the better choice. Unfortunately, but it's still shaky as shit. So you're looking Osmo Action 1 or GoPro 10. And then see if you like it. Those are the best. Like, if I still use the GoPro 10 when I'm going out for a vlog and I don't want to look all super cinematic, even though I make it look good with the glimmer glass. You don't need it. Who wins, Canon M50 or Fuji XS10? That is a tough one, because the Fuji, like, it is the better camera all around. Technically, it has the 240 frames per second. It's like decent looking image, F-Log, or all the other profiles. It's like the Fuji would probably look better, but Canon is simpler. It's a simpler life. Canon color science, you get a Sigma lens on there, 16mm or the 30. You couldn't go wrong with it. I probably would lean the M50 just because I've already had the Fuji life. It's a disgusting life. The Canon's just so pleasing. I'm jonesing for one. I can't wait to get one. Can't believe I gave my M50 away. That was bullshit. I would love to have one in here. I wish I had one. They're all overpriced. Hi Casey, I want to start travel vlogging. I'm not doing it now, but I might. God, just do it. Just get something, anything you have now, and try it one episode even before asking. This is a top tier level Q&A here. How did you even get in? How did you get in? Where's the security around here? I have a budget of under $1,000 US. Which mirrorless should I buy? Yeah, those don't go hand in hand. Which action cam should you buy? Need a fully articulated screen. Freaking hate Canon shit. Fuji X-T200. Unusable preamps, don't get it. Is it a good choice? No. Sony aps-c shits, but I hate tilt screen. Have used GoPro, want to upgrade. Cheers from Bangladesh. I want to see those vlogs. So again, like the last travel vlogging freak, Osmo Action 1 is where you're starting. You already have a GoPro, but which one? They're usually not very reliable until the 10. So only the 10 or the Osmo Action 1. Then see if you like doing this. You probably don't. And then, do you really need a mirrorless? If so, you're looking at Olympus EM5 Mark III because it's light and cheap. Little 12mm Tony too. You got it. Hey Casey, I'm thinking of selling my Fuji X-T4N lenses and moving to the Canon EOS R full frame. Do you think I'll be rewarded with better autofocus? Slightly. It will be better, but it's not like rock solid. I remember making a boardroom meeting and I was out for one of the scenes on the Canon EOS R and I was like, I thought that was dual pixel autofocus. Oh, it's a lie. I don't know, like that was my plan. You're debating what I just did. I sold my Fuji X-T4 with full intention of getting a Canon EOS R. And then I didn't see any good deals. And then eventually I just lost interest. I was like, why would I have a Sony a7S III? Why would I buy like, I'm cheap. I don't like to just spend money for no reason, but I do want a Canon system for comparison's sake. So I should have done it. You should do it. You should. Just know, like, I don't like the Fuji system. If you're in auto mode, the auto exposure is shit. The autofocus is shit. The stabe is not great. It's just like, if you want to take full control, manual everything, you can get a good look. Better, maybe, than the EOS R, but I prefer Canon colors. I preferred them. I did the side-by-sides. I was like, I think I like the Canon more. I changed my mind a lot. I used to like the Fuji more. Now Canon. Get it. Hi, I'm going to buy my girlfriend a Nikon ZF-C so she can use it for vlogging. What is a good lens range for aps-c zoom for vlogging? You're a terrible boyfriend. I hope she withholds sex from you immediately. What a terrible gift. Nikon for vlogging. The ZF-C is all custom retro shit for photography. It's a Z50 but worse. You no longer have custom video modes that you can save. Oh, slow motion, one click. You're all manual dials that don't do anything for video. It's a terrible vlogging cam, although at least it has a fully articulator. The Z50 had a flip down. You needed a special thing to offset it. Terrible options. What a terrible boyfriend. If you go through with it, your only option is the kit lens, the 16-50, and then you're done for excitement. At least it'll cure your gas because there's nothing. It's only full frame glass. Nothing's wide enough, barely. So, you could get by with it. I could do it. Can't switch to slow-mo very easily, but kit lens, ZF-C, best vlogging kit money, goodbye. Just know that girlfriends prefer Canon. Guarantee ya. Just guarantee it. Canon M50 would be the better gift, even though it'll be shaky as shit. Your girlfriend's not gonna start vlogging. Be real with yourself. Buy her flowers or something. Hi, if you could only pick a wide angle and a portrait lens out of these four, what would it be? Sony 20mm versus the Tamron 17-28. Debate is over immediately. Sony 20mm all the way. Tamron's heavier, less tone, less magic, no 3D pop. Bullshit. Tamron-ness. It's Tamron. You don't ever get a Tamron. They suck. They're the worst lenses I've ever used in my life. Terrible lenses. Sony 85 1.8 versus Tamron. We already know my answer. The Zeiss 85 1.8 is your answer. You don't get the Sony. Always a Zeiss alternative. And then you have some respect. 3D pop. A little fun in your life. I don't know about that Sony 1.8. It's not a Zeiss. Yo lad, normal, D-Cine, or HDR for the Osmo Action at 24 frames per second. HDR takes away the stabe, so that's not even an option unless you're on a tripod. And even then, it's like gimmicky looking, I think. It wasn't good. D-Cine all the way. It has the most dynamic range, so then you get a somewhat respectable action cam look. Because if you use the normal, I've tried it a couple times, then it looks super cheap. All the highlights are blown, then you don't have to edit it, but D-Cine all the way. All right, last question here. Hey, Tane, I've watched about 840,000 of your vlogging videos. I don't think I've made that many. I've enjoyed every single acne moment. I definitely don't have acne. I don't know what you're talking about. I have perfect skin. I've come to the conclusion that Olympus EM1 Mark III is the right cam with nice stay for me. You're correct. You've come to the right place. Recommend me a vlogging lens for it. Where have you been? Why do I couple these episodes together with the wrong ass questions? I already answer each one. I'm a moron. That's on me. I do suck at my job. Micro Four loser, smooth as butter. I'm Scottish. You probably don't care. I don't. I'm gonna go. I'm still here. Okay. Like the last guy, you get your 12mm Tony-2 in the hand if you're willing to extend it. It's light, it's the best look, it's my favorite lens because I've had the others. I had the 9-18, I sold it, I regret nothing. It's okay, it's like a kit lens, but more expensive. It's not great, but it's good enough. Like for you, it's good enough. I prefer the 12mm Tony-2 because I'm willing to extend it out there. Then you got the Laowa. 7.5mm manual focus only. Ouch. Be very careful. Don't move too fast. Then it's a decent look. That might be my favorite lens. Between the two, 12mm Tony-2. Or you get the Laowa 10mm Tony-2, but then you're almost at the 12mm Tony-2. And you would get autofocus if you just went to the Olympus lens. Little Pentax. Get a little filter on there with the black pro mist. Oh, the magic. I tell you, nothing looks like this. Olympus is magic. They better not go out of business again. So, yeah, you're good. We're done. Thank you so much for watching the video today and thumbing it up. An Laowa-like episode. I mean, Nisi. I should have went to ISO 12,800 side by side with the original. Is this a new native ISO or was that a lie? Am I less clean? Worse colors? Those better not be true. I tell you, Sony low light, no. This ain't no native ISO. It's noisy. I'm gonna leave. I've helped you. You subscribing? You didn't. You'll just wait for the next episode to decide. And I'll disappoint you. I didn't gain a sub.